Welcome back to our opinion podcast. I'm your co-host Jhoan, back with my co-hosts Michael and Terence.
What's good?
What's up?
Want to start this one off again with J. Cole. What do you guys think about his new album, Off Season?
What do you think, Terence? The album.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
Shit. I thought low-key thought it was decent. I mean, like I was talking to a few other Cole fans and shit like that, and like there were definitely like some discrepancies with like what we were expecting from the album. But like I felt like coming from his last album, KOD, like it was definitely a major improvement. I like this one a lot more. I feel like he was just giving us bars. Like he was just dropping straight bars on our ass. But like at the same time, I feel like he was flexing like a motherfucker. Like trying to kind of like show off to the young guys and shit. But I also feel like it was kind of like prompted though. Cause like he was kind of talking about how people were like trying to say that he was washed or like wasn't great and shit like that. And it's like J. Cole went double platinum on all his albums, type shit.
Right.
No features, and he produced the bitches.
I think he went off this one. He took a different approach because of how his last album was received.
Mm-hmm.
People that think he did enough. People that think he like. It was more like low key about his bars and shit. So this time he said, "Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show y'all I got the heat.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna flex on y'all."
Yeah.
Because you guys forgot who I was.
I didn't really watch or didn't really listen to the album very much, so I don't have much to say about that. But J. Cole has some pretty good music. That's about it. I don't know.
Yeah. I fought to a few songs off that bitch. The Future with 21 Savage is probably like the track that I play the most. My Life. I don't know why, but that song's just such a vibe to me. Definitely a good vibe.
That one's a good song. There's one that, what is it called?
I don't fucking know. You either gotta sing it or
No. The Applying Pressure one. I was trying to think about the name because I'm like, I was like, it's something.
yeah,
that one was good because that one he was talking his shit.
Yeah, he was applying pressure.
He was talking his shit. I like that. I like when rappers can like back up their little ego like that.
Yeah, no, it's valid. I feel like that's the one thing about J. Cole is like he's always been able to spit. Like he's always had the fucking bars in him. So I don't know why people be capping on him like he not J. Cole. But I mean, shit, that's the new age and shit. Like they got their own kind of style and shit. So it's understandable.
Maybe it's because he just, since they didn't like the last album. And then before that, it was a little bit since... No, because the Neighbors one was pretty good.
Oh, For Your Eyes Only?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think overall, I don't know if that one was well received either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe that's why people kind of like fell off a little bit in some people's eyes.
Yeah, after Forest Hill Drive, a lot of people say he fell off.
I don't think so. I like
14
For Your Eyes Only.
Yeah, I thought it was decent. I mean,
one was, like you said, it was decent. But...
He had a few tracks that I was like, he probably could have kept this. But like, I got the reason why he was doing it though. Like, he was telling his like French story and shit like that. So like, that's understandable. But like, I just feel like coming to like when you hear like your artist is about to drop or like somebody that you fuck with is about to drop music, like you kind of remember other shit that they didn't drop before that you fucked with, and you kind of expect something around that realm.
Compare it.
Yeah, and then it's like you get something completely left of that, and it's like, oh, this is garbage. Like,
yeah. I think, I don't know, maybe we listened to it a little bit different. Because like the first time I listened to it like more beat and like rhythm wise, right? And then the second time I try to like read the lyrics.
Hear lyrics.
Because that way, you can like, so the beat is catchy, cool, and now if he's spitting bars,
you'll catch him.
It's straight fire.
Right.
Like that's gonna be one of his hits.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like the beat isn't all that, but when I read the lyrics,
he's going crazy.
He's going stupid crazy. So then, I don't know. I think more people just listen to the beat wise.
Yeah, I just saw a post from, I forgot what rapper had said it, but he was like, y'all like the beats, not the songs. Like y'all like the beats nowadays. Like y'all vibe to the beats. Like y'all don't vibe to the lyrics. Like y'all vibe to the beats. Yeah. I'm like, that's facts. Like,
I could admit that.
That's
mostly
facts.
for sure a big part of music for me.
The beat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Huge part of music.
Because I feel like, bro, like because like I've been peeping that too with just like my own kind of music choices and shit. Like I've been listening to shit and I'm just like, bro, this is just kind of repetitive, but this beat is ridiculous. This beat is cold.
Yeah. And those be the ones that are catchiest. The ones that are stay in your head.
That's why I kind of fucked with Cole's album too, because I was looking for more of like more conscious rap, more like, you know, like actually like pay attention to what I'm saying because I actually have something to say type of thing.
Yeah.
Like I feel like a lot of like the newer guys are just like there's rapping, which is cool, which is fun to like tee up to or like get into a good move about, but like sometimes I just like to chill and like listen to something that actually like has a meaning or like, you know, I can relate to type shit, and I feel like that's kind of where J. Cole and like him, like Kendrick.
I was about to say like Kendrick is one of those people that for me is able to tell me a story and I'll appreciate that. Like
that's
listen
also
to
a
it.
thing.
Yeah.
Storytelling.
His storytelling is amazing
ridiculous.
with Kendrick.
Yeah, Kendrick go crazy.
Yeah.
I hear he's supposed to be dropping an album this year. Like it's been speculated and
If
shit.
it's like Damn, then
yeah, I was fucking with Damn. I saw him on tour for that shit too.
Yeah,
like that shit was low key T. Like I feel like Kendrick, like, cause like at a time it was like Drake, Kendrick, Cole. You know, like those are the three, and I felt like Kendrick always had like a slight bit of an edge in terms of just like his raw like talent in terms of rapping. But obviously, like number wise, Drake is gonna take the cake.
Drake always takes the cake.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting artist of the decade, so it's like
basically, I think
it's
so.
hard
Yeah.
to beat that.
Even like you'll even notice your own personal bias, like even listening to a new Drake song, like the beat just starts here, like
you're just like
this, you haven't even heard lyrics yet, and you're just like this bitch going off.
Like Drake just got it like that. Like that's like also the thing too. Like Drake's to the point now where it's just like you just slap his name on a track and it's gonna be a slap. Like bro, like think about like Black Boy JB, bro. Where the fuck is he? But that song, yeah, that shit went crazy. What was that? Look Alive or whatever. Yeah, that shit was cold. Like he did his thing on that. It's like, but Drake was on that track. If Drake wasn't on that track, we probably wouldn't have heard Shoe or none of that Black Boy JB shit. But
that's true.
You know, it is what it is. That's just how it goes when you get big, I suppose.
I mean, I think a lot of mainstream like big rappers will try to branch off, and I think a lot of times it's also trying to help another rapper out.
Yeah, know? Big time.
Getting on a song with them definitely helps with exposure for sure. Like even though you might know what was his name again, I don't even remember it.
Block Boy.
Yeah, Block Boy. Like I bet you he got a good ass amount of fans, and if not fans, the money definitely.
Yeah,
came
he definitely got his cash though for sure. And I mean, like he had his own little fan base ahead of time, so it was just nice for him to have Drake to hop on and shit. Same with like Lil Baby and shit. Like yes indeed, like Baby already had his own little traction and shit, but then Drake got on. And now look at where Baby is. He's one of the top hottest rappers right now. So it's like
he literally is probably like top 5 right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like his last tape, whoo, he had 2020 on a lock, boy. That motherfucker was cold.
Who would you guys say are your top 10 rappers of say 2020 and 2021?
Oh, I was gonna say of all time. I was
top 10
gonna say
rappers 2020, 2021 in terms of like the albums that they dropped in that time or music that they dropped.
Right off the bat, my top 2 is probably Lil Baby and Lil Durk. I ain't even gonna lie.
Lil Baby and Lil Durk.
Yeah, Lil Baby. My Turn. That album was cold, and then Lil Durk's The Voice plus just Sorry Y'all Waited 2 or whatever. That shit was cold too. I fuck with both of those. I also fuck with Moneybagg. Moneybag's been decent.
Moneybagg.
Yeah, Moneybagg. He's been decent. I've been fucking with some of his shit. I still got to put Drake up there.
Yeah. He released a couple songs, didn't
he? Yeah, he dropped that little Scary Hours 2, Lil You Dig. And then he also dropped that Dark Lanes demo tape like last summer or whatever. That shit was like, it was made of mostly leaks and shit, so I didn't hear basically all of it before he put it out. And I thought it was decent, like the songs that I heard, but I heard people didn't really fuck with it like that, so I don't know. But I fucked with it. Who else dropped like that? Thug, That's So Much Fun. That shit was. I don't know if that was 2020. That might have been 20. Yeah, I think so.
2020.
Yeah. So I had to put Thug up there. Future, he just dropped whatever the fuck his last album was. That shit was cold too though.
Oh, what was that song that blew up in that album with Drake?
Oh, was that Life Is Good or whatever?
Yeah, Life Is Good. Yeah, that
song's decent.
Took off for sure.
Shit, I'm trying to think of who else really dropped like that. I always fuck with Wiz too. Wiz Khalifa, he put out a couple like a little mixtape and shit last summer. I always fuck with his vibes and shit, but that's just cause you know.
He's got like good like smoker like
Yeah,
lyrics, vibes,
yeah,
and stuff like that.
yeah.
I'm not a big listener, but I've heard a lot of good stuff about him for sure.
Yeah, I fuck with Wiz. He got it like I like his style. He just kind of different with the shit. I'm trying to really think. I don't really know who else dropped like that off the top of my head that like I can really pinpoint.
Kendrick didn't drop at all within the last.
Kendrick hasn't dropped in 4 years.
That's what I'm saying. Kendrick didn't drop at all. Was Damn his last album?
Yeah, I
what we're talking
mean
about
technically he had that little soundtrack for the Black Panther movie, but I don't count that shit.
Nah.
So Damn was his last like album. Yeah.
He was good off of Damn because Damn went on.
Oh yeah, he did his thing. Bro, Humble, that song.
Humble, yeah.
That shit. Yeah, he did his thing with that motherfucker, but that don't mean you need to fucking sit out, boy. You better come back and drop some more music. Your fans missing you.
It's definitely been a while. What about you, Jhoan? Top 10, top 5? What's like the most you listen to? I guess.
10? That's hard.
Yeah.
Well, that's I say top 10 because then you'll have like a little bit more.
Yeah.
You'll have
It really made me think because I'm like, I'm a creature of habit.
Yeah.
Same people.
Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole. Started listening to G Herbo.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that.
That PTSD album was pretty cold.
Yeah, I thought it was okay. I ain't gonna lie to you. There was some tracks on that bitch that I fucked with, but like overall, if I can't put the album on shuffle, it's an okay album.
I could, bro. I'm telling you, going to Chicago, that's all I'm blasting. Maybe, well,
yeah.
That way they'd be like, oh, he's from around here.
No, that's not what they're gonna think. That's not at all what they're gonna think. Damn. Not at all what they're gonna think.
That's what, like 4? Yeah. Maybe Future. 2021, no.
Did 21 Savage drop something? Yeah, he did drop an album, didn't he?
He dropped that collab with Metro Boomin. They,
he had a couple decent songs.
Yeah, Savage Mode 2. I fucked with that actually too. I low-key should have put him up there.
I mean, compared to like the album before that, definitely.
But that was his solo album.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I like his solo album.
Savage Mode 2, like that was like there's a theme behind it type shit. So like that's why that shit kind of came out the way it came out. But I fucked with that. They had some great ass tracks on that bitch, bro. Brand New Draco, that shit go hard.
No, I don't think I heard that one.
I think I like artists or fuck more with artists, especially rap wise, where it's a basic beat and it's more of their lyrics. You know what I mean? Because like the beat doesn't have to be like very complicated. It could be like a bass.
He said, a beat. He said, your average beat. He said, bass.
I was thinking about like the word.
He said, bass.
He's trying to put it together.
Is it like a treble? No.
Your average,
The 808.
The 808, yeah, I get you.
Basic.
A basic beat, yeah.
Yeah. Y'all get it.
Your standard, he said. He said, you got the bass.
I dug myself a hole. Not gonna lie. As soon as I said bass, I was like, I gotta think of something else.
He said, when we gonna say guitars, drums.
He's trying to figure out what the fuck came next.
Right. So like, I don't know. But yeah, where the beat is just kind of on the side.
Type deal.
Yeah, and it's just like a steady, just like where they like mix up their flow. It could be like slow rap, slow, and then they speed it up back to slow and
type deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of fuck with like the beat gotta be like kind of decent. I ain't gonna lie, like it can be basic, but if it's gonna be basic, like you said, bro, the bars gotta
be heavy.
Bars gotta be heavy, yeah. Like you gotta make up for the okay beat.
I'm okay with just listening to you talk about that.
If that's the case, then yeah, because there's Kendrick, Cole, and Drake, bro, like they'll give you those sometimes, which is valid. But like, yeah, sometimes like the little 5-10 seconds before the lyrics come in, that little beat bump, yeah, that motherfucker kind of gotta be decent, like if you want me to like listen all the way through and shit, it's like I kind of gotta be able to vibe to your shit and like
you gotta start with the head bop,
or something, bro. Like I gotta be able to be like, oh yeah. Okay. And if I'm just sitting in that bitch like, no movement, yeah, your shit probably getting skipped. But like the other thing that I fucked with about what J. Cole did with this album though is like he only gave us 12 songs. Like he didn't give us 30, bro. Like so many people have been dropping 23 songs or like 22, 25, then they want to go ahead and drop a deluxe on top and make it like a 30, bro. It's like, bro, not only are you giving us too much songs, but you're giving us a lot of shitty songs, bro.
I was just gonna say that usually
watered down like that.
Yeah, like bro, like when you have to narrow it down to 12, you're gonna get the best of the 12. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you can make 40 songs. I don't need all 40 though. Give me the best 15. Give me the best 14, 13, you know? You give me 25 and then I only fuck with 8 out of the 25. That's a horrible rating. But if you give me 8 out of 12, oh,
I feel like that's something that like the big rappers got down. That they know how many songs it should be dropped. They know not to drop 30. Like Drake, think about it. When was the last time Drake really dropped like?
Oh, he 30 Scorpion was
Scorpion. He dropped 30.
That's like
it was
24.
Like an A and a B.
Yeah, it was an A and a B. Yeah, it was a lot.
Like, what was his last album was
awkward
and shit. And that's the thing too is like, cause like, I can almost count how many Drake songs I don't fuck with on my hands. But with that many songs, there was definitely more songs I was like, could have kept Ratchet Happy Birthday. Could have kept that. Summer Games. Could have kept that. Could have kept a couple of them hoes. I was like, yeah, I get you, but you could have kept this. But like, I feel like that's also just like a generational thing too. Like when we were growing up, nobody was really dropping like 24 album songs. You know what I mean? Like,
I think that's also part of it though, because Drake was in high demand. You know, so it's like because. You DM'd him 2 times, 3 times already? Come on now.
He hasn't replied to you. Like, that's weird.
And he gonna drop 30 songs and you gonna be like, man, I only wanted 8.
he didn't take that feedback, huh?
You know what I'm saying? Like
Drake guys don't be listening, man.
And like if Drake does it and he's the top, it's gonna like trickle down to everybody else being like, all right, we need to.
Yeah.
Not only that, but some rappers really do be writing a song every day.
Yeah, I mean, bro, no, a lot of rappers have thousands of songs that they haven't even, you know, considered releasing yet. But that's kind of the point, though, bro. Like, if all you do all day for, like, at least 8 to 10 hours out of the day is sit in the studio, how many songs do you think you're really going to be able to make? A shit ton, damn near. Yeah. On a very productive day, bro, you might fuck around and go through 10, 15, 20 songs, 35 songs type shit. If you do that, bro, if you moving, bro, if you got people in the studio and y'all like really working and you trying to
ghostwriters.
Nah, I'm talking about like motherfuckers be freestyling a lot too. They just hop in the booth and just start spitting.
Let's say Lil Wayne was like a big thing with that because he never wrote anything down, bro.
Yeah.
Oh really?
A lot of rappers are like that. Yeah, a lot of rappers are like that. Like now,
I feel like Lil Wayne he doesn't get a lot of the credit he deserves a lot of the time.
Yeah, motherfuckers kind of fell off on him, but he had his run though.
Yeah, for sure.
He had his run. No cap. When Wayne was on, like you couldn't turn. Yeah, you couldn't turn on the radio without hearing Lil Wayne for a second.
That's
like
true.
No cap. Like back before, like he really pulled Drake out like that. He was on. He was on. Like but I don't know. I just feel like them too many songs just kind of downplay the album and like just kind of fuck off people.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about money, and if they can drop 30 songs and be like, all right. This is enough songs for a year and a half of me chilling out, writing songs on the side. You know, trying to like rush into it now and then later on just relax.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like I don't know, like if I was to be producing my own personal album and I had 35 songs that I thought were all super cold, and I was like, I want to put all these out, I might just drop like one album now. And then drop another album a little later or something. Because it's just like, I don't know, bro. And then on top of that, like, I'm the type of person where it's like, I like to listen to an album through and through, you know, to get the real feel of it, like to go start to finish, no shuffle, like top to bottom type of deal. I'm not going to do that with 30 songs. Because that's going to take up a shit ton of time. 12 songs, that motherfucker was like an hour, something like that.
To listen to it twice.
You know? But like, a 30 song album, bro, that might take you 2-3 hours to listen through. And it's like, damn. And then it's like I said, you only got 8 good songs. Like, so it's like, bro, I'm not gonna fucking waste my time with y'all, bro. Put out the best of the best. And then, you know, if you really need money that bad, which I'm sure these rappers who they claim don't, you know, like, bro.
I heard that a lot of rappers aren't really rich like that.
Yeah, that's because a lot of motherfuckers like to rap cap. Then, you know.
Not only that, with the whole pandemic shit. Ticket sales.
No shows.
Oh, yeah.
Shows is where rappers get their money.
Exactly. That means no merch, nothing like that. Pockets were hurting if you weren't big.
Yeah.
You know, because I mean, like, some rappers get like $100,000 a show.
Damn.
Missed a whole year's worth of show. Some motherfuckers do like 45, 50 shows in a year type shit.
At his peak, Lil Pump was making, I think, $250,000 a show.
Damn. Somebody really paid them man $250 to pull up? $250K? Damn.
Yep,
Hey, get your bag though.
And he was doing shows damn near every day.
Yeah, shit. That's money bag right now. He getting $200K a show.
Damn. Yeah.
But then it's like, bro, I be hearing that, and then I'm just like, okay, if Lil Pump is getting 250, how much they gotta pay that nigga Drake to pull up, or J. Cole or Kendrick, bro?
I feel like
$500,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say after
a
certain stratosphere in the rap game, you don't even talk about the price unless you.
I don't think
maybe
Drake
$1 million.
pulling up
Maybe
I was gonna say I don't think Drake pulling up for anything less than $1 million.
Yeah.
So I mean, it wouldn't make sense, bro. He's gonna generate over $1 million wherever he goes.
His name alone. Bro.
Yeah, he's gonna.
I mean, yeah, if you're trying to... No, I'm talking about, like, an event, let's say. If you want him at an event... Let's say, like, you're some rich guy and you want him at your kid's birthday party. How much do you think he's pulling up for?
A mil.
You think so?
Bro, yeah, Drake... Yeah.
Yes! For a couple songs in a private show?
For a private show, he might charge you too. Shit,
I figured they would charge it, like, cheaper just because, like... Obviously, if you're doing it at a venue, he would charge more just because, you know, you would have sales coming back in.
Bro, like, that's the thing. You can't afford me.
Yeah. Like...
Plain and simple.
I think it's
can't
harder
afford
I
me.
mean, obviously, if a rich person...
I'm just saying, like, you know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what I'm saying, like, I want $1 million. Period. I'm Drake.
Yeah.
Coming here and spending even 30 minutes out of my day here, where I could go spend 30 minutes somewhere else, that's money on my day, bro. I might want my little cash out you.
Him rapping for 30 minutes is like if you have a 9-to-5 job and they say come in for an hour and you get your $15-$20 an hour.
Because I mean, like,
that's his.
I know, like, a couple albums ago he was talking about how, like, he did 5 shows and brought in like a couple $1 million. So it's like, it's probably, that was back before he wasn't, like, not like back before he was big, because he's been big for a decade.
A while, man. Yeah.
But like but like a little bit before he was as big as he is now. So it's been a while.
Then.
You know. So I'm like, yeah,
quarter in between his career.
type
Yeah,
shit.
quarter
So
in
he's
his career.
probably bringing home at least $1 million. Cause shit, even J. Cole was talking about, like, I need 7 figures to the left of the decimal just to play the joint. Like, even he want $1 million. So yeah.
Would
Drake
you
probably
pay
didn't know.
$2,000 to go see Drake?
2,000?
Yes.
What you mean to go see Drake?
If he dropped a concert, right, a tour, and base ticket was $1,000. Base.
Nah, bro. I saw him in for 200.
Okay, but I'm just saying, like, would you, you know, like?
No.
I told you not to move it. Where were we?
He just asked if we would pay $2,000 to see a Drake concert, and my answer is no.
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 That's what Bad Bunny tickets are going for, apparently. There's a whole thing about Bad Bunny, like, people talking about my mom will be mad when I sold the house or put this house. Like,
because they trying to get money.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 2 bands, and like I damn near need a individual song, bro. Like you need to sit
Like,
there.
sing to me.
You need to bring me up on stage.
I need a
Fuck
song.
the rest. You about to look me in the eyes and like staring at me.
Like, boy, I need to be backstage passes, all that, bro. 2K. I mean, that needs to include the travel.
He said that's base price.
That's not, I don't know.
He's talking like you're getting in the concert at that much.
Yeah, they're saying like
cap.
1,000 to 2,000. Talking about like
That's cap.
1,000 to stand up and watch somebody sing.
I probably stood damn near this close to Drake for $250.
Really?
I'm not paying 2 bands. Yeah.
I just wanted to know what, because I wouldn't pay $1,000 to see Bad Bunny, bro.
No.
But then I was like, well, I don't really fuck with Bad Bunny like that.
Two bands to see Drake.
Would you pay $800 to see Drake?
No. I would not pay anything more than what I paid the first time,
Really?
which was $250.
Yeah, that's the last
Anything
time you don't
more.
see Drake.
Anything more?
That was
He's
fine.
not cool with
yeah,
it.
that's fine. I only
Shit.
need to see you once. Shit, I'll listen to your music.
How much? What would have to be included for you to pay $1,000? Like how many artists? Like how many
Backstage, I'm
songs?
talking about 30 minutes with him, one-on-one.
I was gonna,
30 minutes with him,
bro.
wow.
Like a band.
You guys are talking about how 30-minute songs are going for $1 million.
No, 30 minutes of him singing. He is a singer. He's a rapper.
Okay.
Him to chop it up with me.
If I'm paying a band to come see you, then yeah, I need to at least meet you one-on-one.
Exactly. I'm talking about at least 5 to 10
At least 5 minutes, bro. At least 5 minutes.
Like, what you-
5
what-
minutes?
Yeah.
What you got going on?
He's gonna be like, yeah,
No, you know, I want a picture,
Exactly.
right.
Autograph.
Autograph. Okay.
and then shout me out in the next song. It's not that bad.
I don't know if you get that.
He said, I mean, I already DM'd you 3 times. He said,
Maybe
kinda
like a
love me.
reply, like you on your phone, you want to reply to me? Terence-Agee.
Try to get us
you could
to
DM,
follow
like,
me on
DM
some
a friend
shit.
that you want.
Be like, bro, just follow me on the gram, bro. That's all I'm asking.
He's for a band? How much you pay? I got you.
And how much do you think you would get for a band, realistically?
For a
Maybe
band, you
backstage
might
shit.
get backstage pages with like, you know, a group of motherfuckers and probably spend about 10 minutes. You probably get a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which ain't bad, but I mean, I'm still not putting that on.
Yeah, but you're not doing that.
Bro, I just feel like Drake cool and all. Don't get me wrong. I fuck with him. But I ain't paying $1,000 to see nobody. Period.
Nobody?
$100 is a lot.
To see nobody, bro.
Tupac came back. He's not dead.
No.
No, ain't nobody I'd pay $1,000 to like literally see to just go to their concert and hear them play music.
That's fair. Would you pay $1,000 to go see a type of event? And if so, what kind of event?
I don't think so. It would have to be some extravagant
I
ass
was gonna say,
like it had to be some really like.
Would you pay $1,000 to do is it one of those zero gravity those trips where you go up in space, zero gravity, you come back down, and zero gravity, you get to float and shit?
You go up in space?
Well, no, you go up in you basically go up in the
Because
sky.
for a band, hell yeah.
You go up in the sky.
I go see the Earth
and then
outside.
they free fall down to let you be in zero gravity, basically.
It's like you go up on a plane and then they just kind of like. Stop.
Yeah, and then
I'd
it's
have
zero
to
gravity.
check to see how much it would cost to just skydive, and if it's less than $1,000, then I would probably just skydive. I'm not gonna pay $1,000 to just float in the air when I can just do that with a parachute on my back.
That's fair. I mean, it's definitely gonna be cheaper to skydive.
Yeah. Fuck
Okay.
the bullshit. Now, if I can go see the outside of the Earth for a band, yeah, I'll do that. I mean, a little bit more dangerous, but shit, it's only $1,000.
If only it was that cheap. Yeah, $1,000. I don't think you're getting anywhere near outside of the Earth.
That's what I was gonna say. It's shit like that. It's like, well, that's damn near a bargain. But like, to see a human being, shit, bro, I fuck with you.
Right.
You know, yeah, $1,000 is a lot of money, bro. A lot of money.
Shit. Well, what's the other thing we wanted to talk about today?
Favorite TV shows?
What's your favorite TV show, Terrence? Actually, you know what? Let me start. Right now, it's regular show. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
Regular show.
Regular show? Never seen it.
Right now.
Regular show. Yeah.
Of all time.
Of all time? Oh, okay. Including animes.
Yeah, TV shows. Anything you fuck with.
Anything that is on TV.
I'm gonna have to go with Dragon Ball Super. Of all time, for sure, Dragon Ball Super.
So if we were stranded on a desert island, they said you can only pick
Yep.
one TV. Okay. It had to be How I Met Your Mother, probably. I ain't gonna lie. That's my choice.
Yeah, no, I'm still sticking with Super. Yeah. The Office is close. Don't get me wrong.
This is hard. Like I fuck with Scrubs. How I Met Your
Oh,
Mother.
yeah,
Scrubs
Scrubs
go
does
crazy.
go hard.
Office.
Yeah.
Nah, I can deal with that. Friends.
Yeah.
Watched Friends.
Yeah. I'm rewatching it now.
Friends?
Yeah.
Ah.
It's
Yeah,
you
I
were
did
all
that.
about it when it first came out.
I did that a
Like, the
couple
first
years
time I watched
ago
it.
with my shorty. We rewatched it and shit like that. And yeah.
It's a little hyped.
Bro, a lot of the shit that we watched growing up, though, could not come out today. It'd get canceled immediately.
No.
Oh, you're talking about like what specifically?
Like, Forrest Gump. Bro, I was just watching Forrest Gump yesterday at the OG crib because it popped up on TV, bro. Like, there are some things in there that would not fly today, bro. They was like, you know, it's because, you know, he's kind of like has mental disabilities and shit. So, like, they was kind of talking shit about that in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
That's not flying today. That is not
The guy
flying
with
today.
his legs cut off, too. He was talking
All
about
types of shit, bro. You know, it's like, yeah, that movie probably wouldn't do too hot nowadays, bro. And then just like on top of that, like a lot of shit that we grew up watching, like
White
back
Chicks?
then.
Oh, dude, if White Chicks came out right now.
All types of shit like that, bro. It's like stuff that we don't find any type of issues with that we actually enjoy. It's like, yeah, that probably wouldn't go well if it came out today.
I like the part where Terry Crews, I was thinking of his name. He comes out like when they're on the beach and he, like, his shadow over.
Oh, he said, oh, where'd the sun go?
He's an easy white chocolate.
Easy white chocolate. I wouldn't want you to melt.
Yeah, that movie is
That
hilarious.
was for sure good. Yeah.
But shit.
What's another good movie that we wouldn't be able to watch now? Or I guess have
another
out
good
now.
movie.
Yeah.
Another good comedy that like you just right now, like if you released it right now, they'd be like, oh, it's got to get canceled, it's offensive, da da da.
That's a good question. I'm trying to think of like some of like the real obvious examples.
Yeah, I don't know, because for movies, I don't really think about it.
A lot of kids shows.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like the whole SpongeBob Panty Raid episode that they was trying to.
Oh yeah, they're
canceled
trying to get
and
that canceled.
I remember watching that shit. As a kid though, bro, I didn't like think about it in any other way than just watching SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs and Patrick do some dumb
I
shit.
feel like they're thinking like, oh, if kids are gonna see this, oh, we gotta go to the girls' houses and take their panties. Like, what the fuck do you think is going on in kids' head? That, I don't know. That's stupid to me.
Yeah, shit like that. It's like, yeah, just it couldn't happen. But like, I don't know. I'd have to really like think about it because the only thing is like nowadays, like the shit, like I wouldn't be able to pinpoint it just because like I never really saw a problem with the shit.
Exactly.
So
That's true.
I know The Office is pretty fucked up, apparently. Like the first little seasons. Like the first episode, second episode, they're talking about like
Oh, Michael did cross the line.
Michael
No
cap.
cap.
Michael
little
do that.
card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
bro.
Michael would do that though. Like he was always crossing lines, G. No cap. Like
When Oscar got exposed, I feel like that happened.
I
yeah.
don't even want to say it because people might not watch the rest of the show.
It's a fact though.
Well, that's all I needed to see.
Right.
That's a fact. And like, I don't know. Maybe like that's what I be trying to figure out. Like if I'm being inconsiderate or if I'm being insensitive. Like, cause like obviously like we shouldn't have anything that's like causing people discomfort or anything like that. But at the same time, I feel like we've pushed it to a point now where like things are just not entertaining anymore. Like it's just too basic. Like it's just too like eh.
What was the last good comedy you think you saw?
Movie?
Yeah. Right? Like the fact that you have to think. Like, ooh, it's a minute ago.
I couldn't even tell you the last comedy movie I really watched like that. Like for real.
I watch like older movies more, and I rewatch everything I've already watched.
Kevin Hart's Night School was okay. It was pretty funny. You seen that with Tiffany Haddish?
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, and see it mediocre.
All right, but like that's the best I can think of right now. To be
Type
honest,
thing,
like
bro.
I can't think of anything really
I was
funny.
gonna say the only like if
Dave Chappelle's fucking.
but see
Sticks and Stones.
that's more of a stand up though. Not
That's
like,
true. I feel like that's definitely the best stand up within the last 5 years. Easy.
Yeah, I fuck with Dave Chappelle though.
Yeah.
Like Dave Chappelle go crazy. I feel like just the thing about his stand up is like he pokes fun of all the things that we just talked about is too sensitive.
Yeah.
That it's just like, oh yeah, this is actually kind of funny.
The fact that he was able to get his the rights back to his show from Comedy Central, that's boss.
That's plug. That's actually really plug. Yeah, Dave Chappelle is. I feel like he underrated. Like, cause Kevin, he funny, but like he definitely fell off. Like, in my opinion, like after what was that last one? Let me explain.
And then apologizing, all this apologizing.
All
because of
that it was
jokes
just
and
like.
stuff.
I mean, he had some funny moments. Don't get me wrong, but it was just like, yeah, bro, this wasn't like laughing my pain or like seriously funny. Like,
the first couple,
hilarious.
I remember watching them with him. We were watching, we were cracking up.
Yeah, the bitches go crazy.
Yeah.
I just think it's what's going on. People are canceling people.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can't.
He's just more tired of actually explaining the jokes and why he's not even being offensive.
And it's like, bro, like they had tried to cancel him for some shit that he had said like 10 years ago, type shit, like a homophobic joke or something like that. And it's like, bro,
where he threatened to break a doll's house.
Yeah.
His son said, he's like,
like,
are y'all
bro.
stupid? Do y'all not realize that I don't have to buy the motherfucker a dollhouse to break it over his head?
No kidding, like, bro. Like that's what I mean. Like people like, I feel like people kind of just take it too personal because it's just like, bro, he was just joking, G. Like he's a comedian.
I think that's so hard to do, bro. Because like, well, people are canceling people because it's like, it's not funny to them or it's like hurting a particular group.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, it's not that whole group. It could be one person speaking up, and then like opening someone else's eyes to it. Like gay jokes, no one had anything. They're like, oh, it's a joke.
I think after it was legalized, like gay marriage was legalized, is when they started to become more strict on that stuff. But it's sort of like it's a really like weird place because it's like it's a gray area. I feel like
they don't like it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
the
saying.
group feels like they're being,
they feel like
mistreated.
it's still just the hate that they felt from before. That's what I feel like. That's where it's coming from.
I feel like it's just a matter of like you guys are using like gay jokes, and for example, like you're using our identity as a joke, and we don't like that.
Yeah, that's their perspective. Keep in mind, I feel like it's dumb.
Do you think? I just saw this on like Facebook or TikTok or wherever. This dude was paid to like have his little 30-minute show or whatever at a college. Like, I don't know. It was just a show that he was having for college students, and he made a gay joke. And as soon as he made that gay joke, it was like
they kicked him off.
Yeah, it was 3 minutes into his show. He said that gay joke. Girls came up. I think you're done.
They're like, oh, we have a new event. Yeah, that's
how it is.
I mean, that's valid. You can't really, especially at a college where it's so.
And he was like, his point was, how is this like hurtful or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And they're like, well, that wasn't the best thing to say about like gay people. He's like, because I think the joke was something about how. I don't even want to say it.
Say it. Come on. We understand it's a joke.
All
it's
right.
the context of a joke.
He said, he's talking about, so he's like, no black person would be gay on purpose.
Oh, you fucked up.
He said, oh, you fucked up.
And they like kicked him out, and he was like trying to explain himself. He's like, wait. He's like, I was not being disrespectful. He's like, first, a gay guy gave me this joke.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, I have a gay black friend, and he told me that joke, and he said, use it. So he's like, how am I being disrespectful? He like gave me the go-to. Do you think that's okay to do?
I wish I could hear the actual joke. It's that funny. Like,
I mean, like, I feel like, no one's gonna know that he gave you the go-to.
That's
so,
true.
Like, it's hard to, like, say, like, okay, before I tell you guys this, I already got the go-ahead to tell y'all this joke. It's
Do you think they're gonna have to start doing that now?
no.
I feel like you're just gonna have to cut him out in general, bro. I don't even know why.
If you're in a comedy club, I just don't understand why people come there to be so strict on comedy. Like, in my opinion,
especially
that's
if you know that comedian, if they have edgy jokes, why come and then be upset?
Oh,
that's what Dave Chappelle said.
That happened to Tony Hinchcliffe just recently, where he had made an Asian joke, and somebody who we had there.
It's not the right time to make an Asian joke.
I think it's there's a time.
No, but listen. Just listen. So somebody who we had there who was like, he was his opener. He would constantly open for him. Like, instead of like going behind and like I think he did say chink. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's what he said. So it was fucked up. It was a fucked up joke. I didn't hear it, but I just know that he said that word. Anyway, so apparently instead of going behind stage and being like, hey, I didn't really appreciate that joke. I think this and that. Instead, he recorded it and then posted it on his social media, saying like, oh, like happy national whatever, like Asian, something like that day. It was or Pride or month, whatever it was. Like, I think that's like there's so much clout now behind catching people.
So
he was his opener. Tony Hinchcliffe was the guy that said the joke, and the Asian guy was he was the opener, and he didn't like the joke that he said that was Asian. Because I don't know if he was just feeling it or whatever, and he just
wait. So the guy who said it was Asian?
No, Tony Hinchcliffe is a white guy. Yeah,
right.
But like the guy, like he knows it's a joke, and he knows that like it was edgy comedy.
Right. It's like if I told you that joke, right, and then you recorded me and put me on blast.
Instead of me going like, hey, bro, like listen, I didn't really appreciate that joke. Maybe we could cut it out. He went ahead and recorded it and then posted it on his social media. Like, what do you guys think about that? Like,
I think that's fucked up.
Yeah. What do you think, Terrence? Like, thoughts on that? I guess.
I feel like when it comes to comedy, especially when you know that the comedian is like known for like edgy jokes or like jokes like that, it would make, especially like if you're also a comedian too, and like you're like part of the show, it would make sense to kind of just address it privately first, at least. Now, if you want to go ahead and continue to say the joke even after you voice your opinion, then I can understand it. Like, because obviously he doesn't give a fuck about how you feel. But like the first go around, maybe just kind of, because like, unless he means it unless he's like saying it to be derogatory or racist or whatever, then it's like, okay, well, you're capping. But like if you know that it was a joke and like he was just like, oh, I just thought it was I thought it was funny or whatever, It's like, no, it's not.
Two comedians.
Right. Yeah.
He shares a joke.
And he was an opener for him too.
So it's like, yeah, bro, like just go chop it up with your coworker. Tell him like, hey, bro, that's not cool. Like you shouldn't say that because of X, Y, and Z or whatever the reason might be why you shouldn't say it. Maybe he didn't realize what he was saying was, you know, yada yada, or maybe he did and just didn't think it was gonna be taken that way or whatever. So like, yeah, I would just go have that conversation first. And if he wanted to be all type of, you know, if he wanted to be some type of way about it, then it's like, okay, well, I still got the recording of you, so.
Right.
You did what you want, I'm gonna do what I want.
Well, like, I guess it's sort of in that same topic of like clout chasing. Another like thing I wanted to bring up with celebrities. So recently, Ben Affleck and the guy from Friends, I forgot his name, was not Ross. Joey. Wait, no, Chandler. Yeah.
Don't know their real names.
So apparently he had gotten exposed because like he was on this site for like celebrities and models and stuff. It's specifically like for them. And apparently, like this 19-year-old had recorded him like having a FaceTime chat saying, "Oh, look at this guy. He's being so creepy, hitting on us. That he's not. We're 19. He's this age." And people were just really getting on this as being like cloud chasing because even in her profile, it said, "I'm into older men," and then she's going out of her way and trying to catch some clout in between. So there's that scenario, and then there's the one with Ben Affleck, where he had paired up with this girl on Tinder. And I think you've heard about this one. He paired up with this girl on Tinder. She thought it wasn't him, so she unmatched with him. So then, like, he went out of his way, DM'd the girl in his Instagram, like, hey, like, sent her a video. Hey, it's me. Why did you know? And so she, again, went out of her way, made a whole video about it, and, like, saying, oh, I didn't think it was him, and then it really was him. Like, what do you guys think about this, like, such a huge clout-chasing culture that we have now? I think it's so toxic, and I just don't like it at all. But, like, what are your thoughts on that?
I feel like that's just a way of social media. Like, we just got to a point now where it's like anybody and everybody can get their 15 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, all you gotta do is like do a little something different than somebody else, and you might get your 15 minutes type of thing. And I feel like everybody's just kind of chasing that because either A, they want the attention that comes with it, B, they think they might get some type of money out of it, but you know, and then C, like combination of both. You know, it's just like people just kind of feel like, I feel like a lot of people like want the attention too, because it's like, oh, look how many followers I got, or look how many likes I have on my video now, type of deal. But like, I just feel like that's kind of, I kind of blame it on social media. You know,
it's
what
dumb.
I mean? It is dumb. I mean, why are you clout chasing in general?
Yeah.
But
they thinking too small.
Yeah.
I have Ben Affleck on my DMs. I'm talking about I got a new car, we're on vacation. Like, talk about like if you want money and fame.
Yeah, talk about what a waste.
You can have money. You don't have to have the fame. You can be in the shadows, living your best life.
That's the thing. Everybody wants to be in the spotlight. Everybody wants to be the next, you know, ooh, look at that person kind of person, you know?
Yeah.
And that's why it was the dumbest thing that she could have just done.
Yeah, like
as soon as I got that DM.
But look, here we are talking about it. She got her name out
but
there.
like, think about it. This is just her 15 minutes, like we're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
She's not going to get that chance at getting.
But like he just said, motherfuckers thinking too small. 15 minutes is all they chasing.
I'm talking about I have money for the rest of my life.
Yeah, nah.
He bought me
we trying to get 1 million followers on Instagram. Like,
you damn near start dating, then start taking a few pictures. You know, I'm going out with the bae. You know,
motherfuckers just be so quick mindset is like, how many people are gonna fuck with this? How many people can I get to like this? How many people can I get to see this type of deal? You know what I mean? It's
before anything even happens, before an interaction even like takes place, you know.
And it's just like, I just feel like clout chasing. That's just one of those things that like we deal with in our society now because it's so easy to do. Like it's not hard to do, and like if you do it correctly, you gonna get your 15.
That's true.
You know. Yeah. And so it's just like, I don't know. I also feel like it's just kind of stupid though. Like, but I mean, I guess like personally though, like I don't wish to be like famous. I want to be wealthy. I want to be rich. You know, I wouldn't mind having a few $1 million in my bank account.
Yeah.
But like, if I had a few million, nobody knew who I was. That's
even better.
That's even better. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think anybody really wants to be like famous. I just think they want to be rich and don't realize that they don't want to be famous. Because a lot of the times, like people end up regretting, you know, like child stars, they get all this fame and it ends up fucking them over because they don't know what to do with all this fame and you know, the
bro.
money.
Because fame that's too much, bro. You can't go nowhere, no more. Yeah. You can't do shit like a normal person does anymore because everybody knows you. Everybody wants something. Everybody wants X, Y, and Z and shit. So it's like, bro, I don't want to have to get to a point where it's like me having a child is such like world news, bro. Like Drake's kid or Beyonce's kid or Kanye's kid. It's like, bro, my kid can't go to school normally. My kid can't, like, having my last name is gonna be just a big ass like, oh shit, we know who you are kind of deal, and it's like that's can be stressful, you know, like
especially dating must suck when you're like a famous
you have
person.
to date people at your stratosphere.
Yeah, because you never know if they're just dating you for that money
type shit, and on top of that, just like you never know what a motherfucker might do too, because you know, like motherfuckers be scheming and shit, you know.
Yeah.
Especially some of the shorties out here be scheming, trying to get your cash.
See, well, you got some names in your head.
I'm just saying, bro, you just watch your back out here, especially if you got cash, because, you know, babies come around very fast.
Babies?
Babies, motherfucker.
Oh, it's like that, folks?
Not for me.
I was just saying, like, clearly you know some females that's poking holes or something.
Poking holes, all types of dumb shit. Either that or they'll set you up.
Yeah.
You never know.
Feel that?
You midnight and 10 niggas just bust in with guns in your face telling you to open the safe. Tough.
Seems like you know somebody that
Right,
happens to.
It's very
Seems like a very personal story.
particular, very specific little scenario you just
I
got.
don't get into details.
Damn, bust a nut and just guns in
I
your
don't get into
face.
details. But shit, that was a pretty good podcast. I feel like we covered a lot of good topics.
A little on the shorter side, but we did have a little, a little funny in between.
You gotta put that shit in the blooper. He
just got up. The podcast is even over.
We're not gonna close out, bro.
We're not gonna close out.
Go ahead, guys.
Wow.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in to our opinion podcast. We hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. As always, leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments. Let us know any topics you guys wish for us to talk about. And we will try and get a blooper reel to you guys so you can see why this podcast is so funny.
Oh, it's not going to be a blooper reel. It's going to be straight included. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Deuces.